Hi, and welcome to another short air engine research video. Uh, I have my six-cylinder engine back out of the Volkswagen, as I said in my last video. I've gone through each one of the six cylinders, taken them off, and went into the piston and put new seals on it, so none of the cylinders leak now. I'm going to be making new valves. This is the old one. It's solid metal, iron, very heavy. This will be a new one that will look similar, but it's aluminum and it's going to be a lot lighter and a lot more compact. So that'll give me less weight in my overall engine. Also, the design of the push rods that went to each one of the cylinders that pushed and pulled on the, or pushed anyway, not pulled, pushed on the valves. I'm going to remake that system also. This was what I had. This was for the air intake, and it just was not a very good system. It worked, and at the time when I designed it, that was the best thing I could come up with. So I used that. This one was a little bit less complicated. It was the one that went on the bottom for the exhaust valves. But I'm going to make a new system. It's going to have a ring that will go in and set so, and this will be a cam that's off center that will be inside, and as it rotates around inside, that will be the thing that pushes and opens and closes the exhaust and the intake valves. That's something that I still have to wait on because I'm waiting on a 37/64 drill bit in order to be able to make this the way I want. In a minute, I'm going to show you something that I was kind of excited about. While I can't do anything on this engine, I decided that I was going to go ahead and put the four-cylinder on a lawnmower body and see what happens. So in a minute, I'll show you that. Well, the other day, or at least in one of my late videos, I said that I was going to take the four-cylinder and put it on my lawnmower body. It's not very pretty, but it's got four wheels, steering wheel, and a seat, and it's got a foot pedal for gas or for air. So I'm ready to try it. I'm going to see what happens. Okay, well, we got the air on, and let's see if it flies. Well, I'd say it flies. It's not a permanent setup yet, but at least I know it runs. And I'll have to see later what kind of pressure it has to have Right now it's set up with all kinds of small hoses and a long extension hose. So I'm sure there's some problems with that. I need to have everything set up like on a 5/16 size airline, but that'll have to be something I do a little later on. Well, now that you've seen the thing actually run, it's still got a lot of work to be done on that. I've got a few days before the drill bit and the countersink adapters are coming that I ordered. So I'm going to change the airlines and try to make that more compact. And then I'm going to do some testing to see how it operates at different operating pressures. And I also have some other sprocket sizes that I might want to try, depending on how much power it actually has. If I can get the speed up on it, or if I have to keep it low for the power, we'll see how that turns out when I do the testing on it. But I will be making videos to show the different tests and how they turn out. So once again, thanks for checking in, and if you're interested in what I'm doing, please subscribe. Check that little notification bell up at the top for all, and then you'll be notified anytime that there's a new video. So for now, thanks again. Bye-bye.